Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Why you kick my dog?
We don't even, no one's even been out.
You don't act stupid. You
You say that one of us have kicked your dog.
Yes.
Whereabouts do you live?
You know damn right.
No, we do not know, damn right. We don't even know you.
You're going to jail.
Who the hell you are, and you're phoning us with all these obscene...
Shut up.
conclusions?
Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up. I don't
Shut
know
up.
you.
You shut up, you.
Don't tell me to shut up. I do not
Shut
know
up, you stink.
Oh, you stink too.
You know damn right.
Welcome to another quick unboxing review. I usually collect the G.I. Joe Classified series, but my brother gifted me these Super 7 G.I. Joe figures, Lady Jaye and Flint, for Christmas. And unlike other two gifts that my brother gave me a few months ago and literally a year ago, and I barely got around to unboxing them, I want to unbox them now. Released in April 2023, I haven't been able to collect any of these because they're so difficult to collect. I've only ever seen Cobra Commander, and I was able to compare the size to the G.I. Joe Classified series. They're in store, and I noticed that the Cobra Commander was a lot taller. So with the scarcity, the price being a lot higher than the Classified series, and then being taller than the regular Classified series, I thought maybe I shouldn't even start collecting these. I have, however, collected the Reaction action figures and at least the Reaction Plus Cobra Commander. I've also unboxed and reviewed this guy. But since my brother gifted me these two, why not start the collection with these two? And now seeing that the line probably ended with Wave 5, it's gonna be a lot easier to collect. My goal for 2025 is to finally reach 10,000 subs on YouTube. To achieve this goal, I rented out this place and I ordered 37 monkeys to write the most epic scripts for YouTube. The monkeys, they quit on me, and please don't quit on me also. Subscribe. Thank you. Oh, and if you've seen 37 chain-smoking monkeys wearing suits, don't feed them. They don't deserve it.
You stupid monkey!
Let's start off with Lady Jaye. And that is pretty nice because this looks just like the packaging that the G.I. Joe DVD series would come in. Wow. That looks really, really nice. The background. I've only ever seen Cobra Commander in the packaging. The other ones, I've only seen renders, but actually seeing the figure, seeing the way it's packed, this is really good. Okay, now I'm kind of understanding a little more why the price point was so high. This looks awesome. The back, I mean, it's missing. It could have added a little more down here or something, but this looks really good. Maybe the rest of the collection. She comes with the same accessories that the original O-ring would come with, but she is missing a head with maybe a hat. But Super 7, they're allowed to not infringe on Hasbro's IPs, but they are allowed to make certain IPs in a different form, like the Sumbo cartoon version, as this the case, and all of these guys. So all this looks really good. Okay, well, let's get to Flint. So it sounds like there's a lot of loose stuff in here. We'll find out what it is right now. Oh, it's just newspaper. See, this guy comes at least with his beretless head. This looks so cool. On the back, you've got his file card. I kind of just want to keep them like this. This looks amazing. This looks really badass and super displayable. But it wouldn't be a proper unboxing review if I didn't take them out of the box. And now that I have them somewhat loose, let's smell it. They smell fantastic. It's got ultimate brand new toy smell. Well, it's got me even more pumped to get them out. And what I'm noticing here is that it's not just the accessories on the first part of the shell here, but it's got even more accessories on the back. She is loaded with accessories, and there's real thread on this stuff too. Now taking a look at Flint. Take Cobra Commander to deliver State of the Empire address. And this is from the two-parter, Worlds Without End. That's awesome. And it's not really paper. I'm kind of glad because then it deteriorate. For the next 3 days I had to work. They were all Zoom meetings, so no one noticed that I propped my laptop on top of a box so that I can literally review these on my own, look at them, and honestly play with them. And I had a lot of fun, but I do have a few things I have to say about each and every figure. First off, with Flint, the faces are way too shiny compared to the rest of the skin parts. The head, well, there's a couple that are just redundant. They basically look the same. Just make all the heads beretless, you know, the hat. Just make them all without the hat. It'd be a lot easier. The lack of double jointed elbows and knees hurts the posability. And not as detailed, but it's just like the cartoon. And just like Flint, the faces are too shiny for the rest of the skin parts. Two heads are almost identical. Spears packed in backpack, not removable, and attachments don't all match with what you're getting. Hands and heads seem very hard to attach and detach. Lack of double jointed elbows and knees don't bother me too much on this one as it did with Flint, and not as detailed. Again, just like the cartoon. Let's take a look at Flint in all his accessories. He comes with a nice backpack that none of the things connected to it could detach. But this is one thing I do like, that the straps are straps to hold his backpack in place, and they do stay in place pretty nice. Like a real backpack, and it doesn't need a peg hole and a peg. You got a shovel, which is nice. You got a beret for one of his heads, which is why I said, why not make all the heads beretless so that you could just use this, especially because it doesn't make his head look too big. And then these heads are almost the same. Look at that. Just this one looks a little less angry than this one. The head size is pretty much the same. He comes with a shotgun, which is something that the original O-ring figure came with. And then he comes with a cartoon style rifle. I've already mentioned the newspaper. Comes with binoculars. I've mentioned the little radio. And he comes with a laser pistol, which you could actually put on him like that and hold it there. And a flashlight. All right, and now taking a look at Lady Jaye's accessories. Of course, she also comes with a bunch of accessories, some of which are just like the ones that the O-ring figure came with. Like the camera, this whole thing right here, which actually connects to this. She comes with a quiver for all her arrows, which I mentioned earlier do not match up with all the little extra things that she comes with. And then there are the heads. These two, to me, look almost identical. Could they not have added a hat on one of them? I don't see much of a difference in this. Like, she comes with the same gun as Flint, which is nice. And then some of the arrowheads come connected to thread, which is pretty cool. And then you got one of the staffs with a hole in it, so you could connect all the attachments to that. There's the flask that connects to the back right here. Unlike Flint, she comes with an accessory, a knife, already connected. My final thoughts. These figures are great. They could be awesome. They could be 10 out of 10, but I'd have to grade them at 8.5. Only because the lack of articulation on Flint mostly, redundant heads, way too many accessories, which brings up the price point on these figures, and not being able to find them in stores. They're awesome for being figures that look like they jumped straight out of your TV. Another reason I bring down the grade is because they're way too tall for my G.I. Joe Classifieds. It would be great if they were the same size and I could basically swap them out. They do display nicely with other action figures from the 2000s and 2010s, like this Mattel's He-Man and this Me from Jakks Pacific. Now, as seen in my stop motion animation, I've had a lot of fun with these figures. Unfortunately, I think these are gonna be the only ones I'm gonna collect. Honestly, the only thing that'll make me collect the rest of this line is if they made a Shipwreck, my favorite G.I. Joe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on the next one. I really do hope you enjoyed this, and I really appreciate your support. Don't send me any money. I don't have any Patreon, so if you could, please just hit that like, hit that subscribe, and maybe share. If you can check out, maybe click this video, or maybe even click whatever that is right here. What is that? How did it get here? Bye!